Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning into your love reading today. So you're here today because you want to know what's going on in your love life. You're curious, you're facing some challenges potentially. It could apply to an existing partnership. It could apply to an ex. It could also apply to a situationship. And even if you're single looking for love, whatever the case may be, you want to see what's going on, what's coming your way in the next month or so. So how is everyone feeling about their love life right now? What's going on? Tell me what brings you here. Comment in the comment section below. I love reading your comments. I read all of them. You know, it helps me connect with your energy, and I use that to channel messages for your future readings. And if you're new to Soul Embers, hi, my name is Andrea. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you find a message helpful and you choose to stick around for the journey. Everything you guys need to know about me, the channel, and also if you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, I'd love to do one for you. It's all in the description box below, guys. So let's jump into it and let's have a look and see, you know, how are we feeling about love right now? What's the energy like? Who am I connecting with? What's happening with the Gemini out there that are tuning in? What's the message that we have for you? When it comes to your love life, Gemini, what's the message that you need to hear right now? You know what song I'm hearing? And I cannot sing for shit. So my apologies in advance. You know that song, Hang On, Help Is On Its Way? That's the song I'm hearing. Hang in there, Gemini. Embrace your emotions. Okay, here is what I'm feeling. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. I'm going to hold this card up for you so you can have a look at that. These cards are so gorgeous. So, you know, we've got a little girl that's holding on tightly to a unicorn that's about to take flight. And just the feeling I'm getting from this is that, you know, it's those fears that we hold on to from all those traumas that we have accumulated over the years from childhood that just keep mounting on top of each other. And it seems like you keep repeating certain cycles, you keep feeling a particular way, you're being triggered and you keep revisiting certain emotions, and it's like you are so tightly strung. You've had enough of feeling this way, you've had enough of going back to this space that it don't feel good. You're tired of it. You're doing everything you can to run from it, and you want to heal it at the same time. So the universe just keeps on sending you situations so that you can heal it and move out of that vibration and that energy and step into a different frequency, because I'm imagining you are so stretched, you've grown in so many different ways when it comes to love and what you've learned over the years through your relationships. You know, you've really grown and you have emotionally matured, and there are certain aspects of you that you've seen love, or you're seeing love in a completely different way to what you did, say, even a few years ago or a few months ago even. And there is this one block when it comes to your love life, when it comes to you and how you perceive something, and it's holding you back. And I want you to imagine an elastic band that's stretching and stretching. You're growing, you're growing, you're growing, you're growing, and this just keeps pulling you back. So you're in this, energetically, you're in this frequency here. You're stuck in this frequency, and everything inside of you when it comes to your love life is screaming, I don't want this to control me anymore. I want it done. I want it over. I want to feel free from this feeling. I want to feel free from attracting this type of energy into my life. And it keeps coming. You keep attracting a certain behavior, a certain pattern, whether this is in new relationship, whether it is an existing one, and the same crap just keeps happening over and over. Whether it's ex, you're single and you keep attracting that same type of energy. It's because it needs to be worked on over here so that finally you can take flight and take off, Gemini. So Spirit's message to you right now is to hang on. Help is on the way. There are going to be signs and synchronicities in ways that align to you. If this message resonates so far, right? If it doesn't, it's obviously not your reading. But signs and synchronicities which are trying to direct you in down a certain path that will allow you to peel back some layers, connect with people and situations that will really help you embrace your emotions, let them surface, feel safe about letting them surface, and they will be accepted. But first we need to, when we see these opportunities and when they come, you'll know it. You will know it. When we see them, we need to embrace them, okay? So that's the overall message. And if there is someone out there that you feel you keep on experiencing this same type of situation with, and you freaking have had enough, Spirit wants you to know we're coming. We're trying to close off a cycle. We're coming through to you now to open the doors to these new opportunities. Are you going to step through that threshold? Are you going to be courageous enough to step through the threshold? Because I feel you have the strength. I feel that you've had enough. So this next step would be to just trust that you have the strength, the courage to step through that threshold. All right, guys, let's break it down a little bit. The other thing I'm getting for you, I'm getting a lot of messages for you, Gemini, channeled messages. The other thing I'm getting for you is some work on the root chakra might be really beneficial in identifying core issues that are blocking you from really embracing your emotions. Because you know what? Sometimes we don't know. We know we feel a particular way. We don't understand why we feel a particular way, and we don't know how to unpack that. It's a little bit foreign. So maybe some work on the root chakra might be helpful. And the more you exercise that, maybe listening to some frequency music, making sure you get some exercise, spending some time in nature really helps the root chakra. Sleep, exercise, I think I mentioned those two. Surrounding yourself with the color red, obviously, and eating red vegetables and fruits may really help in this process for you. Yeah, because there's this is the place where I guess low self-esteem, when it's imbalanced, low self-esteem occurs. All right, so let's have a look and see what's this got to do with, what's going on in your love life. How are you feeling about this situation? How is Gemini feeling about this situation? I'm not surprised why you're searching. You're searching, you want to know, you want answers. You know, this is the point, this is that tipping point that we talk about. Okay, this is that moment where you're like, I have had it. I want answers and I want them now. And I'm sick and tired of being patient. I'm sick and tired of being supportive and enabling and, you know, being emotionally available so that this person can make up their mind. So what we're doing here is we're trying to understand either why what is the reason behind them not wanting to make a certain decision. Maybe the person that you're connecting with is being very vague, is being very flaky, is inconsistent. And you want to understand what is causing their inconsistency. And I always say when it comes to this is one of the best questions you can ask, right? But this is the question that we ask ourselves. When we try and understand someone else's why, it's extremely dangerous. We completely leave our own place of power and we surrender it outside of ourselves, hoping to get answers. And we move further and further away from our own why, our own stability, which again lives in that root chakra. And it really causes us to feel lost, angry, resentful. And this is what I'm feeling here. Because things are not outside of you, are not aligning with the way you want things to go with this person, with this love interest inside of you, in your own energetic field, to give you that emotional place of peace and stability, you're becoming very, very resentful, very angry. And it's also causing you to feel unstable, because remember, you're trying to understand someone else's why. So your energy is outside of you. How can we be stable when within ourselves and within our own power and feel that self-esteem that we need to take control of the situation? Okay, so trying to understand whatever the why is that you are asking of this person. I suggest, and it's just a suggestion, everyone has their own opinions, I guess, maybe look at why it matters to you. Instead of saying, why don't they call me? Say, why does it matter that they don't call me? And then keep asking yourself why. With every why, see where that why takes you. And keep asking yourself why until you can't ask why no more. Because it will take you to this point, guys, where you will realize that in order for you to let go of their why, you first need to work on something within yourself to gain that control and heal and embrace your emotions so that you can allow your feelings to surface, accept them, and then start to release the need of knowing. Because what will matter is your own place of power. You will take control. You won't allow those feelings to control you anymore. I hope that's making sense for you. So what is the deal here? Yeah, there is so much fear. There is so much codependency associated with this person. There is this feeling, and switch the energy as you need to, obviously. If this sounds more like them, or you sound more like, if this sounds more like them or they sound more like you, flip the energy. But yeah, this is what I'm getting. You've attached your emotional fulfillment to this person. So they feed they feed that dopamine that you need to make you feel happy, to make you feel fulfilled, to make you feel uplifted or motivated. You've attached that feeling to this person, and when they're not there, you crave them. You have withdrawal symptoms. So fear kicks in because you don't have that core confidence or stability, let's say, to believe in yourself enough that you can generate that within yourself to create that happiness without that person. The truth is, though, guys, those feelings that you're feeling, they belong within you. They've already been generated within you. And it's about finding ways that you can trigger those same emotions in your own world, creating your own juicy life through asking those why questions about yourself, turning all those whys you have towards them, towards yourself, and then creating, experiences or doing things, activities that bring out those emotions that you have attached to that person, but in different ways that fuel you. And then those whys for them will start to seize. You will feel more in control. You will take back that energy, drop it back into your body, and you will start to create that stability within yourself. So right now, Gemini, when it comes to you, I feel that you are feeling a little bit out of control when it comes to this person. You feel you don't know what to do anymore. You want this person to see you in a particular way, acknowledge you. I'm not saying you don't deserve it. I'm not saying that they're not doing things that are deceitful. They may be, but you are feeling a particular way. And for you to stop this, it would have to go through that this is the messages I'm getting. This is a channel that could work for you. So let's have a look and see what's this person's deal. Round and round. Yep. And this is what's pissing you off, because as this card fell, my stomach just clenched into a knot, a red hot knot. Anger, resentment, my place of, again, the root chakra, it's so important. It keeps coming up. Red hot anger and resentment. This is what this person's bringing to you. It's almost like, is this a freaking game? They feel that this is the impression that I'm getting. They come, things happen, let's say repeating things happen with this person, and then they decide to tap out when scenarios start to repeat themselves. Instead of having the staying power to work through those, they get the hell out of Dodge. There is no way you guys are going to be able to work through stuff if at the first sign of things going back to the way they were, or things not going in a healthier way, right? There's no way you guys are going to work through it if they keep avoiding the problems. But here it is. They keep coming, and it's this codependent energy that you guys are exchanging, where you're feeding each other's fears or addiction to certain feelings that you bring out within each other. Come in, they get a fix, things start going a particular way, and then they leave. And this is something that I feel that you've had enough of. If only they realized that with every opportunity that you allow them to come back into your life, that gives them a different vantage point from having learnt from the previous time to do something different. Not only is Spirit allowing, giving them the opportunity to grow, you're also allowing them back in, giving them the opportunity to grow and embrace this love. And they are not doing it. And this is what I feel is really pissing you off, Gemini. Oops, too many cards, guys. Sorry. I'm going to have to pop those all back in. Let me just fix them. Yeah. Really nice though. They're coming at you right now. They may have already come your way. Okay, they're coming with a lot of force. They're coming with a lot of passion. They're coming with a lot of clarity. They have had something happen to them potentially between the two of you, but I feel this is about something else in their personal life that has hit them like a ton of bricks. It has really, really shaken their world. And this has been divinely guided by Spirit itself. It's karmic. It's almost like, at some point the scale's going to tip the opposite end, and it tipped for them something has happened. They've received some sort of clarity now from how things had been going round and round in circles with you. They've connected to something within themselves that they needed clarity on, that they needed to see, that they needed to repeat time and time again to get to this point. And they've finally received the message that's going to help this shift. And they're coming towards you, Gemini, to have this discussion. And it is definitely, it is an honest, a very, very honest, very open conversation that they want to have. This is a different type of conversation to every other time. You will feel the difference, but fear may cause you to hold back from embracing this situation, embracing your emotions and allowing them to surface and expressing yourself from a vulnerable place. You don't know if it's safe to do so. And I feel that Spirit is saying, have the courage to allow these feelings to surface. Accept your vulnerability. It does not mean that you have to do something about it. It does not mean that you have to make a decision. It's just about letting those feelings out in a respectful way, saying what you need to say, and knowing that you'll be able to, feel that release. That's what this conversation brings about. All right, Gemini, I hope you found that helpful. Please do comment below. I love, like I said, reading your comments. If you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, you'd like to know how you can work through this transition that you're going through, I would absolutely love to do one for you. My contact details are in the description box below. Have a fantastic month, and I'll see you for your next lot of readings. Bye, Gemini.